Before this video begins, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. I upload every 3 days currently. Also, be sure to check out my affiliate links down below so you can get discounts on different car mods and products. Alright, let's get into the review. Hello and welcome. Today we are inside of a 2022 Toyota Tundra. This is a limited 4x4 model, and it does come with the TRD package. This is finished in lunar rock with a black interior and a 5 feet 5-inch bed. I would like to thank Valenti Toyota in Westerly, Rhode Island for allowing me to review this vehicle. Their link is down below. This currently stickers about $58,000 and is part of the all-new complete redesign of the Toyota Tundra. From about 2007 to 2021, the Tundra remained relatively unchanged for a while. It had about the same body and interior as it had for a long time, with some minor updates. But this is completely new from the ground up, and it's a great improvement. This is a Crewmax model, which is the largest cab model, so it has 2 rows of seats with seating for 5. This is a full-size truck, weighing in at about 7,000 pounds gross weight. This is powered by a new engine, a 3.5-liter twin-turbo hybrid engine, producing 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This is mated with a 10-speed shiftable automatic transmission. This is once again the 4-wheel drive model, and it achieves 17 miles per gallon city, 22 on the highway, and 20 overall, with a 32.2 gallon fuel tank. This rides on some 20-inch alloy TRD branded wheels with 265 wide tires. There are ventilated disc brakes all around. It does come with a spare tire, full size, and it also has some nice silver brake calipers that, in my opinion, look pretty good. This does come with a panoramic sunroof, and that is 2 panels, so that looks very nice. And of course it does come with a tow hitch. This is capable of towing up to 11,350 pounds, with a payload of 1,755 pounds. This new Toyota comes with a 3-year 36,000 mile basic warranty, and a 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. This new Tundra comes with the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. That includes blind spot monitoring, forward collision alert with pedestrian detection and braking, radar cruise control, lane departure alert with assist, and automatic high beams. This does also come with adjustable headlight height. This truck is 233 inches long and 80 inches wide without the mirrors. It has 9.4 inches of ground clearance on it, and it does come in the spec with the TRD grille option, so a nice blacked out grille, and I think it looks really good. This rides on front independent suspension, has some nice Bilstein shocks down inside of it, as well as skid plates, and it does have a power rear window for the vertical window. This does also have heated mirrors that are body color, with some nice gloss black accents and turn indicators. And let's have a hop outside. Alright, so the first thing, there is no step bar, no sidebar right here. But that is okay. It is low enough that you can usually get in comfortably. So in the front here, this does have the lunar rock color, and I think it looks pretty good. It does have these brand new headlights. They are much more angular than the recent 2007 to 2021 generation, and they really make it have a really nice, mean, big presence to the front fascia. Here is that TRD grille. It is gloss black, it is plastic, but it looks pretty good. Then on the sides, it does have some vents right here. They look to be functional, so that is nice. Here you have a Tundra badge, and here are some fog lights. Over here you do get, of course, your TRD tires with some Falcon tires on here. They look really good. Inside of there, that blue you can see is the Bilstein shocks. Here's your mirror. You get a Tundra badge, some nice chrome window finish with a lot blacked out, and some chrome door handles. Your limited badge right here, and your fuel cap. And for the bed, this is a 5-foot 5-inch bed, and it does have a nice plastic bed liner. In the rear, on the corners, you do get a TRD 4x4 badge right there, and your rear lights, of course, with some nice plastic accents inside of those. Everything looks very sharp and aggressive on this truck. And down here, you do get a single exhaust system. And let's have a hop inside. All right, so for your door panel, a lot of it is soft touch material. Here, all that is soft touch. However, right here and just running a little bit through there is going to be hard plastic, and below, but it does have a nice little chrome strip down here. A lot of storage bins. It has 2 drink holders, a nice storage bin, speaker, and right in here another little, not where the grab bar is, but a nice little storage pouch. You have a chrome plastic door handle, your power mirror controls, your windows, which are all one touch, which is awesome. And you do get memory seating with 2 positions for the driver's seat. For the seats in here, they are finished in leather with some nice perforated leather, and they are both heated and cooled in the front. It does have 2-way lumbar support and general power controls over there. And you do get some aluminum finished pedals in this specific trim. To the left of your driver's wheel, you do get a light for your bed. You also get your auto high beam button, auto stop start button, a trip button, rear cross traffic alert, a couple blank buttons here, heated steering wheel, this is a heated leather wheel, and your power plug in the rear. And then you also do get right here is going to be your adjustable light setting. All right, so sitting inside of the Tundra, I think the seats are very comfortable for me. I'm about 6 feet tall, and I have lots of room up here. Pretty good bolstering on both the sides and the thighs, so that is nice. And it does have a nice little pattern running through it with some little highlights throughout here in white inside of the seat. For your steering wheel, this is going to be heated. It is a very nice wheel, very nice bolsters at 10 and 2. It has a nice, interesting little chrome finish through here, and a lot of perforated leather on the sides of it. No shift paddles in here though, which is a bit interesting. They chose to put it over on the shifter. I guess it's a big truck, it's not meant to be sporty, but a lot of cars are including it, even trucks, as shift paddles now. It's a relatively busy wheel with a lot of buttons over here, but that is, they're all pretty simple to use. All your voice controls, Bluetooth, and then your cruise control settings are all going to be available right on the wheel. For your gauge cluster, they went a little old school here. They have a mostly analog gauge cluster for your tack and your speedo, and then in the center you have a multimedia screen. I think it looks pretty good though, with some white highlights, and the screen is very high resolution and easy to see. And of course you do get a Tundra badge up there. For the interior, surprisingly, this top dashboard piece is actually not soft touch, it's hard plastic. But the rest running through here is going to be soft plastic, so that is very nice. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Very chunky in here, a lot of hard angles, and some nice use of materials and just interest with different colors throughout here. The climate vents especially look very, very brutish and very powerful. And very tough. They definitely fit the character of this new truck design. In the center console over here, you have a gigantic multimedia screen. This is 14 inches, and it basically functions. It's amazing resolution, great clarity. It is finished in gloss, but I haven't seen too many problems with the sun angle. And it is just massive in here. 14-inch infotainment screen is great. And it does have navigation in here, which is awesome. You do have to subscribe, but it is available in here. It does come also standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you do have a 9-speaker system in here. Down below that, you do get your climate controls. So there are these little toggles, which I think is kind of cool. So up and down are like so. And of course for the temperature will be also the same way. Nice little toggles. Kind of like in a Ford Mustang type thing where they have toggles way down for the sport mode type stuff. I like it. You also do get USB Type A right there. And then you get your heating and cooled settings for your seats as well as your AC modes. Down below that, you do get a view button. So you can actually activate a 360 camera like so with a digital readout. And I think it's a really nice feature to have, especially if you're maybe messing with the trailer and you're towing or just in a very tight spot. This can create a digital scan all around you and help you avoid obstacles. Works really well in practice. Then you have a traction off button, your hazards, and you do get a rear diff lock. 2 blank toggles over here though. Down below that, you do get one of your storage bins. It does have your electronic parking brake in there and auto hold features. You do have a wireless charging pad in here, which is an option. Here's your TRD branded shifter. You also do get a TRD red branded engine stop start button. and below that you get trailer's control. But for your shifter, it is branded TRD, it's leather, and it does have a leather boot, and it is pretty nice in hand. Feels a little bit light, but that's okay. And then for your rear camera, it is of decent quality, nothing too bad. And you have, of course, many different camera angles, including up in the front. So when you're driving at slow speeds, it sometimes auto-activates your front camera. So that is very nice. And it does have moving tracking lines, so that is good in my book. Over there, you do get drive modes over here. So if you change those, you have Sport, Normal, and Eco. You have a tow haul mode. You have a descent control and crawl mode, and you have MTS. For here, this is a four-wheel drive truck. This is done with a button, actually. You push in and then slide. So 2 high, 4 low, and 4 high are the options for the four-wheel drive system. You get 2 cup holders over here, and then like in a full-size truck, a typical thing, you get a lot of storage right here. So a couple cutouts and some cup holders for the rear. And opening this up, you actually squeeze right there, and it's a very deep load-in floor, which is awesome. One more USB Type A and a USB Type C are also down inside of here. Very nice. And for your glove box, it is a hard touch panel, but it does its job. It's lightly damped. And yeah, also you do get an automatic, you get auto dimming mirror, so that is very nice to have. Up here you do get your controls for your power sliding sunroof, and that is panoramic with 2 panels. For your visors, you do of course get a lighted vanity mirror, and if you open it like so, it does slide and it covers just about the entire window, so they did a good job there. It passes the visor test. Alright, and let's hop into the rear seat and check that out. Alright, so for the rear door panel, it's very similar to the front. It does have a tweeter up here, and some nice black gloss trim as well as in the front. Very similar soft touch settings, and a couple of contrast stitch patterns in some light gray. Here are the seats. They look very similar to the front. And if you pull on that like so, you could fold part of it down. Step in height is not too bad. Then again, I'm 6 feet. You may want to get a side step if you're a shorter rider. As for space in here, the seat is where I was, and I'm 6 feet. It is endless back here. You are never going to find someone too big to sit in this Tundra. Like, I can't make my knees touch. I am literally slouched down so far in the seat. This is me sitting comfortably and relaxed, so I still have nearly a foot in front of me for knee room. For a foot room, it is just endless as well. And for sideways room, it is great. Pretty good elbow room. Could be a tiny bit more, but overall, it is very, very spacious and massive in here. The window sills are also big and tall, so that helps it not feel claustrophobic back here. You do get some rear climate vents. No controls though back here. You do get a USB Type A and another Type C, and you do get a full 120 volt household charging port right there. You get storage pouches on each of the rear seats as well. This power window is actually able to slide all the way down, so that is a very nice feature to have. And let's check out the bed. Alright, so in the rear here, if you were to open the bed, you will do it like so. It is very nicely damped. And it does have a plastic full bed liner. It's pretty good quality in there. And you can see that is bolt down, so you could swap that out if you wanted to. You have some nice bed lights back there, tow hooks throughout there, and really not too much wheel well intrusion. It's a very, very wide and flat loading floor here. They really didn't waste time filling all this in with a lot of junk plastic. It gives you the most space available. And back here you do, of course, get a full charging port. And then to lift the tailgate, it is light as a feather, so that is awesome. And let's step back in and discuss my final thoughts. Alright, so for my final thoughts on this all-new redesigned 2022 Toyota Tundra, I am very impressed by this truck. I personally know people who owned the previous gen truck, and it was getting so outdated by 2021. It had been on the market just about 14 years in its common form, save some new technology additions and a minor facelift. But this is so impressive. This is powered by a 3.5 hybrid 6 twin turbo, so it gets some good power. Should get a bit more miles per gallon, of course, than the old iForce 5.7 V8. And for the interior and the exterior as well, it just looks so aggressive. It looks great. Like, the Tacoma looks pretty good as well in like TRD form, but this just takes it to another level. It looks so muscular and like such a strong truck from the front, side, and rear fascia. And for the infotainment system in here, it certainly brings it up to the times with technology. And all the standard safety features with Toyota Safety Sense definitely help it out in that category. And it feels pretty luxurious in here. It comes with so many modern features, and really this is just a home run, in my opinion, from the Toyota group for making this. This is a very competitive truck in today's market, and it can often be found for sometimes cheaper than some of the competitors. Alrighty, that'll just about wrap up this review. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Valenti Toyota in Westerly, Rhode Island for allowing me to review this vehicle. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.